Hi, today we're painting some gorgeous warm dappled light and colourful shadows. I've sketched out my drawing first using a pastel pencil, and I've also put a link in the description for a free traceable if you'd like to use it. I've mixed a really nice warm colour using cadmium yellow, a little cadmium orange and white, and I'm painting this at the top right hand part of the canvas because this is where a lovely golden sunlight is going to be shining through. Initially, I'm going to be blocking out all of the different sections and colours in the painting. I'm starting with the lovely golden colour in the top right of the canvas. I'm painting the rest of the sky pale blue violet. For the main tree, I'm using a filbert brush and I'm really just blocking out the general shape of the tree. I'm leaving a few little gaps here and there, as you can see, because I really want the sunlight to be shining through those areas. I'm using sap green for the darker green colours. I've added some cadmium yellow to it with a little white for the lighter green, and I'm blocking out the light and dark areas and the different colours of the painting. For me, blocking out the different sections of the painting first always makes it a little bit easier. It's almost as if you have a plan and a map to follow as you go, especially when there's a lot going on in the painting like this one. Once everything's been blocked out, we can then come in with the medium round brush, and I'm going to start adding a little more detail to our trees in the distance. I'm also using the same warm peach colour that I used for the sky to add the light shining on the side of the trees. I've blocked out my purple tree using brilliant purple with a little cobalt blue added, and then I'll come back later and add some lighter highlights and a little more colour. For the main tree in the foreground, I've made brown using some Payne's Grey, some cadmium orange, and I've also added a little brilliant purple to that mix too. I'm using this brown to block out the trunk of the tree. I've got my really nice warm peachy orange colour again, and now we're going to start building up the light coming down the side of the tree and those lovely dappled lights coming through the branches and the leaves. I've got my liner brush now, and I've decided to add in a fence curving around the side of the path. This is also quite a good way to create a little bit more distance in your painting, because the fence will get smaller as it goes into the distance, and it really does help give that illusion of distance and depth. For the colourful shadows in the foreground, I'm using my same cobalt blue and purple mix. The paint's very fluid. I've got quite a lot of water and a lot of paint on my brush, and I'm using a larger round brush for this. Because the paint is so wet, we can add in other colours, drop them in, let them blend together, and you can also remove any paint that you want to with a damp clean brush and gently blend all of those colours together. Thanks for joining me today, and here are some other videos that I hope will be useful to watch next. See you next time.